Hi everyone, it's Steph here from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 24. Today I'm going to be talking all things planner related for 2021. If you have followed my channel for longer than I've been up on Booktube, you will know that this channel originally started as a planner channel, and I do still have all of those videos on my channel in playlists from years past. I don't currently tend to do planner decorations or plan heaps anymore because it's not something that works for me. I used to plan in a ring bound planner and I really enjoyed it, but that system doesn't work for me anymore. But in 2021, I'm going to try something slightly different, and I'm going to be doing a combo of physical and digital planning. For my physical planner, I'm going to be using a Moleskine. This is the weekly notebook diary / planner. It is the Sakura limited edition and it's very beautiful, and very soon I'm going to show you a close-up look at the inside of this planner and talk to you about how I'm going to use it. And I'm also going to be keeping a digital book journal on my iPad, and again I will show you what that looks like. I've been testing that out for the last couple of weeks and I'm really enjoying it. I may even use the digital planner in combination with my physical planner to go more in depth with things that I need to do each week. So we'll just see how it goes, but I'll talk to you a little bit about what I'm planning on doing in a moment. Bear with me, I am a little bit rusty with doing the top-down planning. I haven't done that for a very long time. So I'm going to get that all set up. I'm going to show you the two planners, show you what I've currently been doing, what I hope to do in 2021, and hopefully throughout 2021 I'll also be able to do some more regular check-ins and show you how the planners are working for me. It might be once a month at the end of the month to sort of give you an overview of how everything's going. I will not be going back to weekly planning videos at the moment, but I may be able to incorporate more of that content on a regular basis. So we're going to cut to the top-down view so that you can see inside these planners, and then I'll come back at the end with my shout out. All right, I am really out of practice with doing this. So this is a look at the 2021 physical planner that I'm planning on using. As I said in my intro, it is a Moleskine. It is the weekly notebook diary, and it is the Sakura limited edition. I really liked it because it's beautiful in pink and it has the flowers on it. Now that I'm filming this video, I can remove this little card and show you that this is what the planner actually looks like. So I wanted something super simple and I really liked the design of this. The paper's not the best because it's quite thin, but I'm not planning on doing heavy decorating in it, so it's not going to matter so much because it's really going to just be a place for me to write down the main things. So we have a 2021 and a 2022 planner, and then we go straight into the months. I've already got a post-it note here of birthdays that I need to include, plus special dates, and you have every month. So you get one page per month. So it's very economical. And you go into, oh, what did I skip on? No. The global holidays. There is a time zones map, which is rather handy at the moment for me, trying to coordinate things with people overseas, and all the general things that you get in a Moleskine. There's travel planning, which I probably won't make use of, but I can turn into something else. Extraordinary moments, and then just some blank notebook paper. And then we get into the actual weekly notebook. So the layout of this one is that you have your week on one side and then you have some note paper on the other side. Like I said, I'm just planning on tracking important dates in this calendar, and then this note paper will either be for brain dumps, maybe journaling if I feel the need to. But that's what I liked about it, is that it was just one page for the diary, one page of notes. So that goes through for the whole year, and then at the very back there is just some blank note paper. I do the majority of my planning for my Booktube channel and things like that in Evernote or on my iPad. So this is really just a physical planner for my day-to-day personal life dates, for keeping track of readathons or deadlines for reviews and things like that. So I wanted something that was pretty small. So I think that this is going to do the job. Plus this I can just throw into my handbag or my work bag if I need to. All right, and then we come to my digital planning, which is going to be on my iPad. All right, so this is my digital book journal. I decided to give this a shot after I saw Izzy from Happy For Now talk about her digital reading planner. This is a digital planner that I purchased from Etsy by Foance. I'm not sure how you say it. I'll leave a link to the Etsy store down below for you. And it is a digital planner that you can use in GoodNotes, which I was using anyway. And I just liked the look of it. There's a whole lot of extra bits and pieces. This is meant to be like a life planner. I'm primarily using it for book journaling, but I may do a bit of crossover between the physical journal and this one. We'll just see. I actually bought the 2021 planner, and it came with this mini planner which just features October, November and December for 2020. So it was a good deal, and it gave me a chance to try it out and see if I liked the format. So there's a whole stack of things that you can use here. It goes by month with tabs down the side, and then there are a whole lot of options that you can use. I haven't played around too much with changing the pages and the layouts and adding things in this one because this was literally a test run. So I started using this in November, and one thing that I really liked about what Izzy was saying with her book journal was that in the monthly overview she was keeping track of her booktube title cards for her videos, so I decided to give that a shot, and it's just nice to see everything in one place. Then if you scroll across, then you get these weekly pages. So I did go back and backfill covers of books that I read for each day, but I hadn't truly started book journaling here yet. So these are just the covers of books that I grabbed off Google and dropped in. Then I started putting in the star ratings the next week, and then this was the first week on the 15th of November that I started adding in notes to it and digital stickers and things like that, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I didn't do too much reading this week. In here, more thoughts. I also have been taken to including bingo boards and challenges in the little sidebar. And then because this is the vertical weekly layout, you can also switch to the horizontal layout. So there is the option for that. I've mostly been using the vertical one. So I did try the horizontal layout for a week as well. I tried it on both styles and just decided I preferred the vertical. Okay, and then you've got all these other different types of daily layouts as well. But let's skip through those to December. It does take a second to load because it's quite image heavy. So this is the December monthly calendar. Obviously this is quite image heavy because I've been doing vlogs every day, but these are all the cover images for the videos at the time of filming. In the notes section, I started including a list of must reads. So these were my book haul revisited books. And then I also had my NetGalley arcs there to track, which I quite like. So I'll probably keep that as a thing that I do for each month. Then I just know the things that have to get read. We saw this layout a little bit earlier. This was because the last week of November and the first week of December had crossover. I just literally copy and pasted the whole thing into the new one just so it carried over. And in December, I've been, a lot better at remembering to put in the covers and putting the journal, putting in notes and putting in the ratings for each book. This is this week. It's really easy to work in here because I can zoom in, I can use the pen and I can journal however I would normally, right? So sometimes it's printed, sometimes it's cursive, just depends how I'm feeling. But this has been a great way to track everything that's going on in my reading life. And then this is for the week of December, which is the week that I'm planning on reading as many Christmas books as I can. So I've actually put a list of all the Christmas books on my Kindle on the left-hand side, and I'm crossing them off as I read them. And because I read some the week before, they're already crossed off. But that's essentially how I've been using the planner so far. So that for 2021, which is the same style of planner, I'm going to be using it for this purpose. Except this time I will have January. So again, I'll use the side to track any must reads, my video title cards, and then I will probably stick to the vertical layout here. But I have also included the health and habit tracker because I'm going to do a little bit of mood tracking and things like that, because I think that will be really useful to keep track of with my reading as well. So that's all the same. I do still have access to the horizontal planner, and I may use that for my personal planning. And I may use some of the dailies as well. The thing that I do really like is all the extra pages. So you have monthly overviews, weekly schedules, meal and grocery lists, habit and health trackers, checklists, and financial stuff. So what I may end up doing towards the end of 2021 is transitioning completely from a physical planner into a digital planner, and I might use this as a way to try that. But I'm glad to have those options there. For those of you who have never used GoodNotes, if you click on the 4 little squares, you can get every single page in here. And this one is obviously a document that has, over 500 pages because you've got the monthly layouts, the weekly layouts in 2 different styles, and then you've also got daily dated layouts, which I think this is one of them. So you can actually be quite specific in your planning, but like I said, I'm just book journaling at the moment, so we're going to try and keep it super simple. I'm aware that I'm rambling, so hopefully this all makes sense. Then the last 3 tabs on the side are S1, S2, and S3, and these are just different sections that you can use. So I've decided to do one section on my favorite series because I am rereading the Side Changeling series, so I've put in all the covers, and as I reread them, I am dating them, putting in my rating and putting in the pairing underneath it just for my own personal records. I don't need to do too much journaling on this one because I am keeping a more detailed physical journal about rereading the series. This is just for my own digital records, I suppose. And then I've got the Citrinity series in there. I'm also planning on adding in probably the Kate Daniels series and the Hidden Legacy series in here, and anything else that I come across that I really like. In section 2, I'm planning on putting my readathons and reading challenges and literally dropping in any of the graphics in here and then tracking the books. So there's nothing in here at the moment, obviously, because it's the start of the year. I haven't started putting anything in yet, but eventually that will happen. So that is how I'm planning on using my iPad and digital book journaling in 2021. So today's shout out is Brie from In Love and Words, and she's a pretty well-known romance booktuber, and I absolutely adore her channel. She is very quietly spoken, but really engaging to watch, and she has really great recommendation videos. She does a lot of reading vlogs and talks a lot about the romance books she's been reading, and the great thing about her recommendations is quite often they're not authors that I've heard of before. So I do get a lot of new recommendations from her channel. I will leave her linked down below so that you can check her out. That's it for today's video. Tomorrow I am going to be sharing a really special video, I think, for Christmas. So hopefully you'll get a chance to tune in. I hope that wherever you are in the world you are staying safe and healthy, and I will see you all very soon. Bye everyone.